Are comedies back, baby?
Yeah.
They might just be. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another video. So today we're giving you our review of No Hard Feelings. This is the new comedy film. I almost said rom-com. Maybe it possibly could be viewed as that. It stars Jennifer Lawrence and Andrew Barth Feldman. It just hits theaters this Friday.
I loved it. Granted, I am a Jennifer Lawrence stan until I die. Anything she does, I will eat up, I fear. But I really enjoyed it. It's number 3 on my 2023 movies so far.
I also was very surprised with this movie because, frankly, a lot of comedies, first of all, we rarely get comedies nowadays.
Yeah.
But if they do come out, they like market all the jokes in, you know, the marketing and all that, and they reveal them all, and it just doesn't hit the same. To me, this movie excels for multiple reasons. I think that it does a good job of balancing the humor with the heartfelt moments overall. But we have to talk about the reason this movie works at all. It's Jennifer Lawrence.
Dude, she slays so hard.
She is hilarious in the film, but she's also an Academy Award winner, and I feel like people forget that. She won an Oscar for Silver Linings Playbook, and to me, she kind of plays a similar role, but not really. Like, she, at times, like, she has the same attitude as her character. She just goes for it here, fully.
Yeah.
Commits to this role. If you've seen the movie, you probably know what we're giggling about. But no, she's great here. She carries it. It's her movie.
No, I can't wait for this movie to be on digital or streaming or whatever. And whenever I go through my phase of like watching Crazy Stupid Love and whatever other rom-coms I throw on, this will.
You think it makes the rotation?
Yeah, for me it does, 100%.
I'd say it has a good shot too. I want to watch it again. Now the plot of this movie is interesting. If you've seen the trailer, it's basically Jennifer Lawrence's character. She needs some money. She needs a car in particular. She doesn't want to lose her house in Montauk, and she ends up going and having this meeting with these two parents who want someone to date their 19-year-old son who's going to Princeton. Jennifer Lawrence might just be the person for this job. And so it could seem formulaic at times, but I'll be honest, it subverted my expectations a few times. Like, it really surprised me. It wasn't some formulaic comedy. It had some nice reveals, especially as we get, you know, towards the third act of the movie. But I was really just surprised with the chemistry between Andrew Barth Feldman, who plays Percy in the movie, and Jennifer Lawrence. Like, conceptually speaking, the movie seems a little taboo. If you watch the trailer, you know, like, it seems
There's
like...
an age gap.
Yeah, like, uncomfortable and just strange.
Yeah.
But there was this weird, endearing feeling I got watching the movie because it doesn't feel... It doesn't feel like wrong. Like, I was worried it was going to go a route where it was going to be like really just kind of gross and leave me feel like disgusted. It did not do that at all. So don't worry if you're concerned about that part of it.
No, I just loved it so much. I can't say enough good things about it. It's my, like I said, it's my 3rd movie on my list of 2023 movies, and it's also the 3rd movie that I've given 5 stars to.
I can testify to this. I was sitting next to her in the theater. She was laughing out loud the whole movie.
Losing my mind. I'm like wheeze laughing. I had my sweatshirt and I was like holding on to it to like muffle my laugh.
Yeah.
I just found everything funny. The jokes were funny. When a joke wasn't being made but a line delivery was good, I was laughing. All of it was good.
I think the comedy hit for you harder. I was still laughing, but there were moments where I was like, okay, I could use a laugh right now. It wasn't like I was nonstop laughing out loud. So in terms of pure comedy, it's not one of the strongest I've seen, but it makes up for that in the feel-good department with like blending in really like heartfelt moments. They'll be like, oh, that's really sweet. Like, it balanced it out so well, and it's a movie that I would classify as feel-good. I equate it to something like The Internship. That movie has its funny moments, but overall it's like, damn, I feel like positive after watching it.
I think
happy.
It hit my comedy nail on the head a lot more directly than it hit yours. We have little
senses of humor are different.
Little different senses of humor, but I think I am abrasive, very much like the character that Jennifer Lawrence played. So like, a lot of the things that she says like made me laugh.
It's funny because for us,
that's what I'm thinking.
We kind of related to the characters.
Oh, you are so Percy.
He's
just an anxious little boy, Percy.
Neurotic about like organization and just worried about change. I've kind of alluded to that in other videos. And Cam is more blunt and just cut and dry like Jennifer Lawrence's character in the film. So we would like nudge each other during it because it was like, oh, we kind of see certain traits from those characters in ourselves.
A lot of Percy in you.
Yeah. To a laughable extent, honestly. I also want to shout out Matthew Broderick, who's in this movie. He gives a pretty solid performance. Like, the parents of Percy have some great humor as well. And in fact, the supporting cast, there's a comedian in it who plays like a realtor. I'm forgetting his name, but I've seen clips of him on TikTok. He had a great little moment. And then even like her friends, Jennifer Lawrence's has like two go-to friends in the movie. I thought they added some nice levity to the film.
There
as well.
wasn't like a bad performance. The supporting characters didn't take away from our main two actors, but whenever our supporting characters were talking, they were not negative performances. They just enhanced the film.
And when it comes to a comedy, you go there to laugh. The movie made me laugh. Did it make me laugh as hard as my favorite comedies? No, and I think that's a few different things. It's like you hinted at, sense of humor just varies from film to film. Not every joke landed for me, but some really did. I busted out laughing a few times.
I just think it was my humor to a T.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. And Jennifer Lawrence, again, I'm not going to go as far as say Oscar nominate her, but she had so much fun, and it was honestly refreshing because we don't get movies where big A-list actors do something kind of silly and goofy like this. Just to like the intention of this movie is to make you like smile, laugh, chuckle, just feel warm inside, and it succeeded at that. Anything else, like, you don't go to this movie to be like moved to the point of like, oh, this should be nominated for Best Picture. That's not the type of movie this is.
Not her.
This is very reminiscent of the comedies of old, and I would love more like this.
You know that video meme on Twitter of that lady that's in the backseat of a car and she's like, "You guys are in a pickle. I'm on my way to help." That's Jennifer Lawrence doing this movie. She
ate it right up, like you said. Andrew Barth Feldman has a bright future ahead of him. He literally went toe-to-toe with Jennifer Lawrence.
He did.
I was
very
really impressed. And the audience seemed to really enjoy this one too. So I think this one will land for the most part. I think it's kind of a mixed bag to negative with critics early on. I think it debuted like a 50 on Rotten Tomatoes,
and
which means like half.
The audience scores like 94 last time I checked, so... What does that tell you?
Yeah.
It tells me that cinema is back, personally.
Yeah, this is a fun one. If you want a good movie for a date night, if you want to just get together with some friends and go laugh and feel good for like an hour 43, this is for you. That's something else I have to commend.
Perfect.
Perfect. The pacing worked for me. If anything, it was 10 minutes too long. I think hour and a half is the sweet spot for a comedy. There's moments where we're like transitioning from the second to third act where it definitely, the jokes slow down. It gets a little more serious in nature, but it comes right back around by the end for me. For sure.
The 50% on Rotten Tomatoes is literally 50% of the younger people that score for Rotten Tomatoes are going to recommend this movie, and then the other 50% that's like older, like our parents' age probably, maybe even older than that, don't recommend it because that's not for them.
No, this is one that I see becoming like one of the premier comedies of the 2020s when we look back, because it's so far and few in between. We don't get movies like this anymore, so to me, it was just a refreshing theatrical experience. I had a blast with this one. I'm at like a 4 out of 5. The blend of humor and heartfelt moments is what I go to. I felt like heartwarmed by the end of the movie, and that's all I can ask for. Also, we got these koozies, which will go to good use as summer is upon us. Overall thoughts, you're a big fan of this one.
I am a big fan of this one. Again, I'm just a big fan of Jennifer Lawrence ever. I feel like a funny moment in this movie that kind of alludes to Katniss Everdeen, if I dare say so myself.
Say it if is it a spoiler?
I'm really, she's just...
Oh, I know.
You know, I leaned over to you. I was like...
It might relate to one of her most iconic lines. That's not revealing too much.
She just is amazing. The guy who played Percy was also amazing.
Yep.
I had no idea who he was, and I think he was absolutely great. And I just really, really, really look forward to watching this movie again, which is a big thing for me because I don't necessarily watch a lot of new movies.
Rewatchability in today is huge for me. Like, I love to rewatch classics and movies, that I grew up loving, but if a movie can have that effect on me now, where I go to the theater in 2023, where we have this oversaturation of sort of movies a lot of the time, if I want to rewatch it, that's huge in terms of the overall enjoyment and likability that I had with it. I can say that with this one. So if you guys are, younger and you're watching this and you want a good comedy, if you're fans of Jennifer Lawrence, if you just want a good laugh and to feel good inside, I definitely recommend checking out No Hard Feelings. It's a thumbs up from both of us. Follow us both on Letterboxd for our little written reviews. They're both linked down below. But that's going to do it for No Hard Feelings, our review. Hit the like button. Comment your thoughts on this one down below, your expectations if you've not yet seen it. Did we, convince you to see it? Let us know if you're going to go check this one out this weekend in theaters. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I just recently revamped my Patreon. So if you guys are here and you want to get extra videos, live streams, and access to the Discord server, you should check out my Patreon link down below. Anything goes a long way. Your support means the world. And I'm really excited. We're having some great conversations over there. I got a bunch of different topics that we're talking about in the channel. So join the Patreon if you want to join the Discord. I'm excited to grow that.
We'll actually have, he will actually have a channel in his Now Playing for No Hard Feelings.
Yep, so if you want to come discuss that, $5 tier or higher, you can definitely come do that, and we will talk about No Hard Feelings on Discord. But that's going to do it. Thank you all for watching. Check out No Hard Feelings. Support this movie. I recommend it. And stay tuned for more content coming very, very soon. But that's all she wrote. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time. See you guys later.